Ireland, the Emerald Isle, evokes images of rolling green hills, ancient castles, and vibrant culture. However, beneath this picturesque facade lies a complex history of division. Northern Ireland, a small region in the northeast, remains a part of the United Kingdom, while the rest of the island forms the independent Republic of Ireland. This division, rooted in centuries of conflict and compromise, continues to shape the lives and identities of those living on both sides of the border. Understanding why Northern Ireland remains part of the UK requires a journey back in time. We must delve into the historical events, political struggles, and cultural differences that have shaped this enduring division. From the tumultuous events of the early 20th century to the fragile peace process of recent decades, the story of Northern Ireland is one of resilience, conflict, and the enduring search for a shared future. The partition of Ireland in 1921 stands as a pivotal moment in the island's history. After centuries of British rule, growing calls for Irish independence gained momentum in the early 20th century. The Irish War of Independence from 1919 to 1921 witnessed a fierce struggle between Irish Republicans seeking complete independence and British forces determined to maintain control. The end of the war brought about the Anglo-Irish Treaty, which granted independence to most of Ireland, establishing the Irish Free State. However, the treaty also included a provision for the 6 counties of Ulster, with a predominantly Protestant and Unionist population, to remain within the United Kingdom. This partition of Ireland aimed to appease both nationalists and Unionists, but ultimately sowed the seeds for decades of division and conflict. Northern Ireland, with its newly drawn borders, became a microcosm of the larger struggle for Irish identity and self-determination. The partition of Ireland was not merely a geographical division, it reflected deep-seated religious, political, and cultural differences. The majority Protestant population in Northern Ireland, with historical ties to Britain, largely identified as Unionist, supporting continued union with the UK. In contrast, the Catholic minority, primarily nationalist in sentiment, aspired to a united Ireland. These divisions permeated all aspects of life in Northern Ireland, influencing housing, employment, and social interactions. The decades following partition witnessed the consolidation of these divisions. Discrimination against the Catholic minority fueled resentment and contributed to the outbreak of the Troubles, a period of intense sectarian violence that gripped Northern Ireland from the late 1960s until the Good Friday Agreement in 1998. During this turbulent era, paramilitary groups on both sides of the divide carried out bombings, shootings, and assassinations, leaving a legacy of trauma and mistrust. The Good Friday Agreement, signed in 1998, marked a watershed moment in Northern Ireland's history. This historic agreement, endorsed by the governments of the UK, Ireland, and the political parties in Northern Ireland, brought an end to the Troubles and established a power-sharing government. The agreement recognised the legitimacy of both nationalist and unionist aspirations and provided for the decommissioning of paramilitary weapons. While the Good Friday Agreement has brought relative peace and stability to Northern Ireland, the legacy of the past continues to cast a long shadow. Sectarian tensions persist, and the issue of a united Ireland remains a divisive topic. The peace process has faced numerous challenges, including political deadlocks, sporadic violence, and the uncertainty surrounding Brexit. Despite these challenges, the Good Friday Agreement stands as a testament to the power of dialogue, compromise, and the enduring hope for a shared future.